Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting to be summery. It's still pretty windy and chilly, at least up here on my patio. And there's all sorts of construction going on just down the street. It's making a whole bunch of noise. So let's just go in so you can hear me okay. As I record this, this is the day after my local hockey team, the Vancouver Canucks, lost in Game 7 to the Boston Bruins. So we didn't bring the Stanley Cup home, which we all thought we would. The city's very, very upset. So much so that several so-called fans, thousands as a matter of fact, started a big riot here in Vancouver and pretty much just destroyed the downtown core, smashing windows, looting, flipping cars, lighting police cars on fire, the whole ball of wax. I think the whole world knows about it by now, so I'm probably not telling you something you don't already know. Anyway, it's pretty embarrassing, and it's pretty shameful, and shame on everybody that was involved in any way, shape, or form. If you didn't go home because when the police said go home and just wanted to stay and watch, shame on you for being part of the crowd mentality that spurred on the people that were doing all the crime. Shame on you if you were someone committing the crimes or egging on the people that committing the crimes or any of it. As soon as I wasn't even near it when it started, but when it did start, I was at a friend's place and I just went straight home. There's just no sense in trying to be on the street when something like that's going on. So anyway, as sad as that was, it's a mob mentality. One person's presence spurs on the next person's presence, which spurs on the next person to do an action that they might not otherwise have done on their own. And it got me thinking about working out, as usual, and how, the whole social support thing, and how a mob mentality can actually really help you stay on track as well. When I first decided I needed to lose some weight and get in better shape, I didn't actually have a whole lot of social support in my personal private life. Mostly nobody I knew was really into fitness or getting in shape or, that kind of thing. So I kind of sort of struggled through it a little bit on my own, started poking around on the internet more about it and finding a few, forums here and there, and then I discovered the joy of Twitter. Everything went from there. I started, tweeting everything that I was doing for my meals and everything I was doing for my workouts, which is a lot of what I still do, even to this day, years and years later. But I found that really helped me because now I've got all these eyeballs on me who know what I'm up to. And so it's more of a more chance I'm going to stick to it and continue with my actions when I know there's other people out there expecting to hear from me. And a lot of people did suddenly were expecting to hear from me. At one certain point I thought, I'm probably boring the heck out of all my followers. I'm going to stop doing this kind of tweeting. And it only took missing about 3 meals before I started getting tweets from my followers saying, what'd you have for breakfast? What'd you have for lunch? Hey, what was your workout today? So, I was really surprised by that, but it really just spurred me on even more to keep going with my actions, So, if you're someone who's got some goals that you want to achieve and are having a hard time struggling through getting to those goals, and one of those reasons might be no real support or no one to cheer you on or, push you to do something, then, well, you're coming here, so that's a good start, right? But try getting into the forums and onto Twitter and get more public about it on Facebook and that kind of thing, and you might find a lot more support out there than you actually thought that you actually knew existed. Because I know I was really surprised when I discovered just how supportive everybody here online is. Anyway, so a few good thoughts coming out of a really, really bad situation here in Vancouver. Stupid mob mentality, riots and whatnot. But mob mentality can work in good ways too. So put it to use for yourself. It might be a really big help. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm in the middle of a whole bunch of stuff here, and you can probably tell I'm stuttering a little bit because I'm trying to race through this post so I can get back to the computer and continue what I'm working on. So we'll see you again soon. Have a great one. Take care.